So something I realized this whole year is about not stretching yourself too thin. Because this year I have tried to pack so much stuff into my life. And I realized that that is just not the way to do things. And when you divide your attention from more than a few things, everything suffers. And I kind of equate it to like juggling balls or juggling something. The more you add, the worse you are with them. Like if I had one ball to juggle, I could do it really effectively. Maybe two, I could do pretty good. Once you start adding 3, 4, 5 things, you just can't do it anymore, and everything suffers. You drop all of the balls in the air. And for me, for an example, I'll use some, hobby things and then real life, but for my hobbies, there's weightlifting, golf, basketball, YouTube. I have, had 2 channels, and it was just too much. So in terms of like the sports, I had to ask myself, okay, what is the most important thing to me? And it was weightlifting. So I said, okay, I'm going to focus all that time I have on weightlifting instead of trying to do golf, basketball, this, that, because everything was suffering. I wasn't getting as good at golf as I wanted. I wasn't hitting the weight I wanted, and I wasn't getting the results I wanted in the gym. So as soon as I cut out golf, and I still play sometimes for fun, but I stopped taking it as seriously, my weightlifting ballooned. I had to realize for basketball, my basketball career has been over for 12 plus years at this point, probably longer, 15 years. It's time to move on, and just like that, I use golf and basketball just as fun, and I just play it for fun, and my main focus is weightlifting. And this YouTube channel, this is another perfect example of stretching yourself too thin. I had 2 channels. Another one I enjoy doing, but not like this one. And this one, after my first video, kind of just popped off more than I really ever thought. Hit some kind of algorithm thing. And I really, truly enjoy this channel. My other channel might be a little bit bigger, and it's making money and all that stuff. But this channel, it's not artificially inflated. The community of it is incredible. And I genuinely enjoy doing this channel. Like, I enjoy talking about life. I enjoy sharing, my love of classic Halo. And like I said, the community, the comments are incredible. I love engaging with the commenters and reading your thoughts and perspectives on things or things you share about your life and life experiences. It's amazing. So I told myself, I'll still do my other channel because I don't want to abandon it, but this is going to be my main focus. So I genuinely do think this channel is going to be the one that, I enjoy. I don't know if I'm going to ever monetize or not. I'm not 100% sure. That'll probably be a conversation I have with all of you about that, because I don't want to force you guys to watch ads or something like that if that's not something you're into. But I've decided full focus is going to go to this channel. This is my number 1 YouTube priority. And since I've done that, things have been great. The 1 upload a week, I can keep up with it. It doesn't clash with my personal life. So I have a healthy relationship with it. It's perfect. And just life in general. If you do too many things, you're not giving the attention to the things that are the most important. I think there's a good quote that if you do too much, you're going to be decent at everything but a master of nothing. And even like I said, in your personal life, let's say you want to, you have your work, you have your hobbies, you have your relationships and friendships. You have so much stuff. If you do too much, some of those things are going to fall because you're not giving it the full attention you need. So you got to pick a few things. So for me, my relationship and my job is my number 1 thing. Both of those. So I want to put all of my effort into that. And then, my hobbies and all that, but I got to make sure before I jump into my hobby things that the main thing is taken care of. And for me, a great book that helped me is Essentialism by Greg McKeown. Some of the examples he uses, like how he missed the birth of his daughter because he put his work priority before that, and a meeting he had to do. And it showed him that he needs to have a tier list of things that are important in his life. And if something is number 1, do not let anything else below that deter you or put that above the things. So I, like Greg McCune did, I really focused and thought about my life and said, what is the most important things? And I've told myself I will never let something that, you know, I might deem as more important, but my relationships, like, you know, my fiance, my friends, my family, that's number one. And I'm not going to put work, hobbies, anything above that. And then as the list goes down, same thing. I won't let my number 3 thing pass my 2 or 1, and so on and so forth. So it's great to really prioritize your life, figure out what's important, and most importantly, just don't stretch yourself too thin, because like I said, if you do too much, you're doing a disservice to the things that truly matter. And to me, a great quote to end this video on is just remember to keep the main thing the main thing.